Hello, everyone. I'm Danae. Welcome to my art room and to another fun little project. I have this little Soho brick. It's a mixed media pad, and I have these gel prints that I've started collecting in them. These are a couple of different prints that I've already put in the book. I enjoy using my gel prints for collage, but I also just really like using my gel print, and I think it's fun, and I think some beautiful papers are created. And so I want to keep them. These are prints that I made in a previous video, which I will link in the description box below. And these last two are just papers that I have. I bought some spray inks and I was just playing with them to see how they looked and how they worked. And I thought the results were really beautiful. So I'm going to add these to my book, and I kind of measure it out where I think I'd like it to place. When you're doing this, you want to be very careful not to put the papers directly into the seam, and you'll see me make a little bit of a mistake later. I fussy cut them out, which I didn't. I spared you the video of watching me cut these out, and I'm going to adhere them with matte medium, although I changed my mind. It's quite hot where I live right now, and in my art room, um, the matte medium was drying really fast and not giving me a chance to spread the paper out nicely. And it was just kind of fussy. I end up even ripping this little page a tiny bit on the corner. So I thought I would make it easier on myself, and I switched to this glue stick, which is a perfect solution. And again, don't put your papers directly into the seam. This will just help the papers or the book, when it's closed. I loved making these papers. They were made with baking molds, and I think they turned out really sweet. And then again, just trim off your edges if you haven't cut perfect 5 by 5 squares. And here it is. And then because I don't like that white seam line, I'm just going to fill in the seam with some marker. I love it. And now I can look at those pages and see them all the time. And here it is. It's dry. You can see that they dried really flat. The pages did, and they're beautiful. So here's where I make my mistake. When I add this paper, I'm gonna put it too far into that seam. And then opening and closing the book, it does cause some trouble, and I end up having to really fuss with it. Most of it I leave off camera. I even trimmed it a little bit off camera. So yeah, just be careful when you're putting them in. Leave a tiny, tiny little bit of space, and then that edge isn't going to get crumpled. I originally thought I would have enough to make 2 pages with the same paper, but I didn't the way I cut it. And so I've pulled out this gel print, which I've made with alcohol inks. And I thought it looks really nice together. The teals really complement each other. And I liked, there's a little bit of a grid pattern in both of them. So I just love that paper. It's so pretty. So don't hide your gel prints. I love this title. Chat GPT helped me come up with it. Don't hide your gel prints. This is a great way to put them. It's like a memory book. Like you would save important photographs. And this is an important art book for me. So now I can look at these beautiful prints, and I've got a rose gold pen, which I'm going to add. The blue square paper has copper in it, but I thought the pink was nice because it picks up on the pink from the other side. Lovely. Oh, it just makes me happy. So this paper is not big enough, but I'm definitely going to use this paper. And so I had another paper. Again, it was, made using those spray inks. And so here I go. I'm going to glue this in. Now this one that I'm gluing in first, I had just made a couple days ago, and they were inks I'd never used before, and I cut it out, and look, it's left all this residue on my hands. So I take my little book outside and I spray it with a fixative so that it will keep its color to itself and not share with the rest of the world. So now here I'm adding my second piece, and now I've learned my lesson. So I'm being really careful about that seam, not to put the papers in too deep. And I'm using the metallic pen into the center again because I just don't want that white line to show. And it makes it fun and shiny. So here we go. It's all dry, and the pages look beautiful. They've all dried flat. I'm really happy with this. I started doing this a while ago, although I haven't added very many papers to it yet, which is why I wanted to make this video and add some papers in. I hope that you find a way to display your beautiful art as well and enjoy looking at it. I'm going to have a good time looking back at these as I fill up this book and remembering these prints that I've made. Again, check the description box for the link on how I made those bee paper and the blue squares using baking molds, and check out these videos. Maybe one of them will inspire you. I'll see you later.